What's up, everybody? It's Elise here with Mama's Input, and per your request, I am going to show you how to clean your Safety First 360 Cool Mist Humidifier. Whoops, I don't break it first. Before I do that, please hit that subscribe button. Also, that like button if you find this video helpful. Also, before you get started cleaning your humidifier, please make sure it's unplugged. Water and electricity do not mix from what I hear. I ain't trying it, but from what I hear, I would just unplug it. So, here's some things you might need. A toothbrush or a sponge, a stick sponge or something that might go down into the humidifier. This one won't, so it's kind of useless for me. I use a toothbrush, works good. If you're using bleach or if you just want to wear gloves with the vinegar cleaning, these are helpful and reusable. Good for the planet. So if you use the Clorox solution, you want to go like a 10-to-1 ratio. Just a little bit of bleach and a lot of water, basically. But we're not using bleach today. We're going to use my favorite vinegar solution. The bleach smells too chemically for me, so I'd rather use the white vinegar. And for this household, we do like a 4-to-1 ratio. 1 cup of vinegar and 4 cups of water. And so I've already got that pre-mixed in my little squirt bottle. Sorry. So we're gonna get to cleaning. So a lot of this comes apart. You can take this off the top and get it good and clean. The tank comes off, of course, and the little part where you fill it in on the bottom. And then you also want to really clean. This is where most of the mildew buildup will be, is in the base. As you can see, it's still got a little bit in there, even though not a lot. With it being spring, we don't really use it as much as we do in the winter months. So I'm just going to spray that really good and let that sit a minute. And spray all these little pieces. It smells lovely. That's really gonna clean out your sinuses. Ooh. So what I usually do is work my way from the outside in. So get all that to where it can sit. And then give this a good scrub. You can use a toothbrush, you can use paper towels, really anything that will just detach the mildew from the humidifier. Some areas you might see that needs a little scrub and just give it a little scrub, but most of the time you can just take a little paper towel and just scrub it good. And also sometimes I find that if you can ball up a paper towel, it fits a little bit better in some of these little crevices. This one's actually pretty clean. Like I said, we haven't really run it this spring. I probably need to with all my sinus issues, but I don't. Once you get that done, give it a good rinse. I dry the outside of the base. And then just sit down so we can piece it all back together. Let's see, my toothbrush. This is where the water goes in, so I'm gonna just scrub. It's a little cap that closes it off, so scrub it real good. You could even push this up to lift it to make sure you get the seal pretty clean. That's gonna fall off. Maybe not. And most information says to clean it like once a week, depending on what kind of water you use. We use tap water, so that just makes it where you have to clean it a good bit more to prevent the bacteria from growing. We haven't been using ours as much. Our kids are a little bit older, not having any issues, thank goodness. They don't go to daycare anymore, so not getting as sick as they used to. So that actually is helping a good bit, and we just haven't really needed it as much. So we don't clean ours, but maybe once a year. Oops. Twice actually for this video, so I guess I could say twice a year, because it's been twice in one day that we've cleaned this one. I'll rinse this off, let it sit a little bit, and get anything that I see is left on here. So this part of the tank actually looks pretty clean. You definitely want to get in here because this is where all the mist comes up to blow out. I might think we'll use this one. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Much better. Once I think that that is good and clean, I take my solution from inside the bottle and I pour it in the tank. And usually I let it sit for about 20 minutes. You can fill it all the way up, or this one, it doesn't look very dirty. So for the purposes of cleaning, I am just gonna put it in there, shake it up a good bit. Just make sure you have this on there. This is what keeps the water from coming out. So it seals it off. Swirl it around a good bit. Let it sit 20 minutes, get it good and cleaned, good and disinfected. Okay. So this tank is really clean actually. I haven't had any problems with this one building up as much mildew as I have other ones, so that's great. And then once I get that dumped out, after sitting 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever, I give it a good rinse because I really don't want my house smelling like vinegar. Swirl it. That's really hot for her. Like I said earlier, please hit that subscribe button, also that like button if you believe that, oh heavens to Betsy. If you think this video is helpful to you and on how to clean your safety first humidifier, please hit that like button and that notification bell, and that way I can keep you informed with more Mama's Input videos. So now that I got this good and rinsed, I'm gonna put the seal back on. That's where you fill your tank, and have it sat back down on the base to where it's good and snug all the way around. Since I'm not gonna use it, I'm not gonna put water back in it, but if you plan on using it after you clean it, go ahead and fill it up and get this back on where it's good and sealed off. This just pops off, it just sits down in there. And usually once I make sure that the base and everything is dry, that's when I'll plug it back up. So I let it sit for maybe an hour or two before I plug it back up, just because I know that water and electricity do not mix. Get a good close up of my clean humidifier. Pretty impressed with it. I've used this for maybe almost 2 years. Yeah, our little one's she's 15 months, so almost 2 years. It's still working great for me. I finally got a video up of how to clean it. I'm sorry it took me so long, but motherhood. Anyways, so Leave a comment if you have any special suggestions that you do to clean yours at home. I'm sure other mothers or parents would love to hear it. So, anyways, thank you so much for sticking with me through this video. I hope you have a great day.